Okay, all notifications went off. Good, good, good. And we're back again with this game. Hooray! No, I actually love this game. But unfortunately, for this will probably be the final, definitely going to be the final stream for this game, because I think we're getting close to finishing up everything that we wanted to do. So, hey, that's good. I didn't really think we were going to explore every option that we could in this game, but this game was just so good. This game is just so good. And also, just the fact, I think ultimately what it was is the sense that there was just so much still unknown when we first finished it, like actually completely finished it. There was still so much unknown and stuff you could only learn really through all the different routes. Like, no matter how small, I mean, like, for instance, we didn't know that the princess couldn't leave without us wanting freedom and being together at the same time to get out, which I think is really fascinating, that we could have gone through this entire game without knowing that little detail, which is actually pretty significant into the story and explains a lot as to why she just doesn't just leave by herself. I don't know. I really love this game that it does that. That there's a lot of, I mean, obviously there's a lot of unanswered things. Who knows? Actually, maybe we'll get answers in this stream. But there's like a lot of unanswered things. But you could still find the answers just through playing it again and seeing all the different routes, because they actually do give you answers rather than just being something new, chaotic thing you rock into. I don't know. I love that. I love this game for that. I really, really do. It really makes the whole emphasis of, I guess not replayability. I mean, I guess technically it's replayability in the sense that you are starting a new game and playing it once more. I love it. It's really, really good. It's fantastic. Very, very good. But anyways, enough of me praising this game. Real quick with the schedule, just a reminder again that there is no stream on Saturday. There is a stream on Sunday. And that's going to be a chatting stream. So, and also, there is probably just going to be one poll. I was trying to think if I was going to do a second poll as well, but probably we'll do the second poll whatever game gets decided on Sunday. So yes, there is, we did finish up Franbo in the last stream, and we are going to finish up Slay the Princess, so that does mean we have 2 open slots for series games. So there we go. And also, I want to get started back onto doing some short games again. It's been a minute. But yeah, and also the Spooky Month Extended has been officially ended. I mean, I guess technically today or Sunday. I did say this week was going to be the last one of Spooky Month, so hey, that means a lot of other game options will be available for Sunday, so it won't just be spooky games. I mean, I'm going to include spooky games. I love them. They're good. But there'll be more than just spooky games on Sunday stream. And then, like I said, when the schedule's updated, Monday stream as well, we'll also have a poll. So just a heads up on that for those of you that would wish to have an input onto what we want to play. But anyways, we got something amazing to get to, so let's get to it, shall we? Where am I? I exist. I was like, I don't exist, and I'm a bit afraid as to why. Alrighty. How's the volume? I remember I was adjusting it a lot last time because for some reason Franbo was very loud. Was it Franbo that was loud? Something was loud. Was it Franbo? I don't remember. I'm sure it probably was. That game still gave me a headache. So much thinking required. No thinking. Alright. Hello Beans, hello Nakachara, hello Stefan, hello Moises Sanchez, hello Arson, welcome. Hello, Hun Donate, I think. Hello and welcome. Okay, so where did we leave off last time? What was our goal last time? What were we doing? I don't remember. It's not good, but the 21st? Is that what it was? I see a third. Is he in 53? Okay, that seems to be my newest save right here, right? I think so. What were we doing? Cliffhanger! That's right! Oh, I remember. I remember this. Oh, that's right. We had a cliffhanger last time. I forgot we were on a cliffhanger. I kept you guys dangling for a minute. I apologize. Chuckaroo, welcome. Oh, Fox and I, welcome. All right. You suddenly found a step. The princess comes to view a skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor. Her wrist. Right. Okay, that's what we did. Okay. So if I remember correctly, we did so we restarted. Where our first princess we got was the stranger. Then the second princess we are doing is the damsel. But instead of saving her, we actually killed her. And I did say we were gonna reload back because I did it without grabbing the knife first, and I am curious to see what the dialogue would be if I had the knife. So, well, after this, we'll just go back and do that. But we are gonna keep this princess, and then we'll speed run through the other ones, and that'll be good. And then we'll restart it once more. And then that'll be it. Yeah, so we don't have much left to do. Unless I'm missing something else here, but I don't think I am. Okay. Bong sport. Oh, there you guys go again. Alright, so...
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
No. What foul...
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, and floating away transparently.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up. Thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Oh, I forgot that the narrator gets upset here.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or destroying, if we want to be a little more death-neutral, seems off the table.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
Oh, Sama, welcome.
She hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
Oh, this is gonna be a bit creepy, isn't it? Oh.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
I remember this with water too, but apparently this is different.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
Agreed! Agreed, Smitten! Agreed!
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
Uh-oh. Wait, why did you do that?
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
Oh, shoot! Oh, wait! No, hold on! Wait a second!
The skeletal wood of the basement,
Yep.
perfectly dry after uncountable
Yep.
years of desiccation, immediately catches
Yeah.
fire. She's trying to kill us.
I don't,
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
This is the best thing ever! A misplaced escalation of her passions! Oh my god, Smitten, you're amazing! Okay, let me say... I don't think he's in denial. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. I think I can just say more this one. Why did you close the door? Let me out. Are you trying to kill me? I'm going to burn. Are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
Oh God.
She's holding a grudge. She wouldn't. She's perfect.
God, I missed you so much, Smitten. You're the best. You're the best. Easy, Batty. Welcome. Clearly, you could have handled her burning passion for you.
The fire burst, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm.
Can't tell with the volume right now. I'm like, is it too high? Is it too low?
You've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Actually, that's a good point. I don't think we have actually burned to death.
Bad. I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible.
You're always
So you better
coming
come up
with the
something
right
to do
words to say.
Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
I mean, what
I
can
think
we
a bit
do?
of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
Versus are a little low. I had turned it up, so maybe that might help it. Why'd you close the door?
Because I wanted to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us.
Yeah, in a bad way.
She just has a unique way of expressing things.
Smitten, I love you so much. You're amazing. You precious little boy. Oh God, I'm burning to death. I'm dying.
You can practically feel your skin sizzling already. If you're
Oh
going to
my
try and stop her
God.
from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now.
The narrator is fairly quiet. I don't know why.
I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. I can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are in dancing flames. Do you think she's noticed?
I don't want to burn to death. We don't have to, right?
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Rush for the blade, rush to the door. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. Just don't let me burn.
You'll understand when it's over. Just like I understood after you stabbed me in the heart. Everything is okay.
Ah, it's a good one. That's a good one.
The flames lick at your form, stripping layers of you away, causing your skin to blister and pop and crisp. As you burn, the princess glides to your side, her ghostly form blackening as she too succumbs.
Oh,
This is terrible. We're going to die.
Oh, that's a creepy image. That's a very creepy image. That's very well done.
I'd savor this feeling if I were you. Soon enough, we won't have nerves.
And we'll get to die with her. After what you made us do last time, this is as sweet an end as we could hope for.
She clutches you close to her chest, her eyes bright and her smile wide with manic affection, watching as the flames take you away.
See, like that sounds. I can't tell. The volume always changes with these.
The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins.
Oh! Oh! Ew! That's disgusting!
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. So now, nothing's so much worse.
Can you not not whisper!
You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Smitten! You're a little bit nuts, boy!
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too.
Oh!
You'll make them stop. Trust me.
Oh, is my hand reaching for a blade? I didn't even realize that. Is it? Because it used to be over here, didn't it? I didn't even realize that. Oh my god! Oh!
The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see
No!
is her
Don't take this
charring
one!
skull.
Do not take this one, please! No! God, do not take this one! No!
It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
No! Why did you take that one? Despite your best efforts, you do not die. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Yeah, I thought she was a I don't know. Look, rules don't apply.
She's gone. And there's that.
Okay, I'm gonna reload a little bit, and then we'll see what the princess has to say about this form. But first, I just want to see a few other options real quick. What happens if we just rush for the blade?
As you rush up the stairs towards the princess, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You push through the flames, trying to ignore the choking hot air filling your lungs. You manage to reach her, your hand wrapping around the hilt of the blade.
She's dead neutral.
The metal is already blistering hot. Your hand sizzles as it melts on contact. You can't so much as pull away, your nerves seizing up as they're fried, the bones of your hand fusing in place around the weapon. The princess, smiling warmly as her skin bubbles away, places her hand on yours, clutches it to her chest.
Nope.
Pain is unbearable at first.
Yep.
Every inch of you scream.
Yep. Okay, so that's the same. What if we just try to bomb rush the door? Will that do anything? Rush to the door.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno.
Okay.
You ignore the princess, throwing yourself headlong against the door, bashing at it with your clenched fists in a vain attempt at freedom. You're stuck. Your skin starts.
Did something happen with the volumes of their voices? I swear, the narrator is super... Nope, wrong one. Self-voicing? Wait, what the heck is that? What is this? What did I click? What the heck did I click? We're not working on all the games in some combinations. What is this? What the heck did I click? Okay, maybe I won't mess with that, but, I clicked accessibility, that's why. Preferences. Yeah, what the I will mess with that later. Oh no, everything else is... No. Okay, no, I didn't mess with anything. He's just very quiet this time. I don't know why.
As layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns, you feel a hand on yours. You turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide with manic affection. She clutches you close to her chest, watching with loving eyes as the flames eat you away, bit by bit.
Great!
The
That's the
pain is
same. That's the same. Bleh, that's the same. Was there any other option? I don't think there was. Is there? Why did you close the door?
Because I want to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
See?
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Okay, so those just seem to be the same, just different little dialogue pieces. Okay, well, let's go back to the other part, because I am curious. We have something here. Okay, we'll go back to that, and then we'll see what the princess has to say for that vessel, but I just want to see what this is. There is no escape. Yeah. The only chapter 4 I think we've ever run into is the Razor. I don't know if that's the only chapter 4 that exists. It might be. Okay, so this is when, in the last time, the Smitchin wants to stab us because we killed her, right? Do you want to do, let's see, I'm the one who makes the decision. Should I say no?
Exactly. You're not doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were... I don't believe... What? What?
Oh, no, we did that. Okay, what did we not do? What if I say... That's what you want to do, let's see what happens.
No, let's not do that. You won't use your fancy reverse psychotherapeutics on me, murderer. We're dying together right now. All of you may have previously...
Okay, so that's the same. Okay, so the thing we wanted to test is here. So we're gonna grab the blade and then we're gonna see what different dialogue options we can have with the damsel, because that's something we haven't done. So, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword.
Okay.
That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Okay, I thought the Spitzer was gonna be absolutely upset with me, but he's not. I think the wiki said chapter 4 is only for the Razor. Really? So only chapter 4 for the Razor.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Entered the basement.
The door to the basement creaked, but it's still a stone bait. A soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Okay, so this
I'm
is
with
saying...
you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess.
Okay.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried.
So that's
you
the
wouldn't
same
come back.
so far. Interesting.
Did you hear that? She said
And she called us a hero.
Of course.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back.
Okay.
That's right, villain. Well, only because he made us try and
You've died.
Okay.
Nothing
horrible for you. Now, we never saw
Okay,
you
okay. So this seems to be the same. Okay, trying to think of like where new stuff might be, right? Maybe if slaying.
blade in hand, you run the princess down.
It's just like, we can do the first new thing that I know it's new.
Wait, no. You barbarian, what do you think you're doing?
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade pierces her heart.
Okay.
She collapses, pathetic.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Right?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
Like, it's so sad until that line. It's like, why did they give her that line?
And just like that, she's dead. And the world
Okay.
is saved. Thank... I feel sick.
Sick. You
Okay,
don't
so
get
so
already
far...
over it.
You
Okay,
raise-
so that's the same. Okay, so just immediately stabbing her is the same. So what about if we talk to her for a minute?
I'm sorry. I'm okay with whatever you...
What happened after I died?
And now we're talking.
Makes sense.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world?
Isn't that just...
Wait, I want to hear the best part ever.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world...
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world.
It's the best
it
thing
moves
ever.
me. But have
All
you
right.
seen her and...
If an Another version of me was pushed.
That's okay.
Okay. So these are still my only options. Okay, so we'll rescue her.
I can't
Oh.
let you do
No.
what? Yes.
Oh. Oh, wait. That's different. Why is that different? He'll take over and try to...
Not on my watch, villain.
Wait.
My passions
No.
contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh, God. I'm a little bit afraid of Smitten.
You wouldn't. I would.
He did it.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach
Oh,
the
this is
princess
new.
and gingerly
No, it isn't.
slide
Is
her
it?
hand from her bindings.
It looks new.
That shouldn't have
No?
worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
This feels very different.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is
Oh, yeah,
buried
there
in
it
her
is.
back.
It is different.
Everyone
Okay.
out there is saved.
It is different with the knife. I was
Is that a
wondering.
threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
Smitten is very not afraid, is he?
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
I still have a blade, which I find interesting that there's still not a
Let me
side
guess.
option.
End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
That's kind of
She
sad.
doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave.
No,
And I think
don't diss our amazing hero, okay?
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh. Oh, I can just kill her. Ooh, okay, I knew there had to be something. There had to be something else. Okay. Something is right here, I'm sorry.
You turn the tip of your blade towards the unsuspecting princess. Thank you. Wait. No, you barbarian, what are you doing? But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as the blade falls, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade pierces her heart.
So,
I'm sorry.
No, my love, you did nothing wrong.
I'm just like, oh, I feel sick.
so that's the same. Okay, well, I guess ultimately they just seem to end the same, maybe? Okay, what if we go up the stairs, right? What if we, I want you to tell me what you
I just want
want.
to make you happy.
That's new. I guess I never talked to her here.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be something you
I
want.
just want to make you happy.
What is happening to her?
Is she broken? What's going on?
Yeah, wait, what the heck is happening?
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
What is happening? No, what is actually happening? This is new. I have to do something more than just making you happy.
Okay.
What the
Let's
heck
be
is
honest for it,
happening?
that makes you happy.
What is happening? What? No.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
But you need your own thing. You just met me. I want you to make me unhappy. What if I do that?
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Is it just me, or Does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
What? Okay, wait, I want to hear what the heck this thing is. What did I... Reheritor, oh, I guess that makes sense. But also, you don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave, but
No.
returns.
She was our perfect match.
I don't know about that.
She's gone. Is that a...
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, I want to see... Oh, what am I? Normal? Yeah. You've grown? Wait, what? I've grown? I grew taller? What? Okay, wait, what the heck does... What do you have to say about what the heck this is?
Flickering lights in empty cities. Whenever you are.
Okay, no, what the heck is wrong with you? What are you? Where is it? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
What? It's just a sad... Oh, okay, wait, okay, what happens?
I long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Okay, what did I get? An idealized vessel. Bring the deconstructed damsel
You're
to
on
her.
a path.
Oh, interesting. Oh god, I don't know what I want to finish with. Do I want to finish with... I mean, I do plan to do one more, like, new game just to see what happens if you be nice in the very, very beginning. You don't bring a blade at all. And see what dialogue the princess has. But also... I don't know what I want to bring, because that one actually kind of sounds a little interesting, right? What do you guys want? Do you want the gray, or do you want... I don't know, drawn princess? But I want to go back real quick and then, actually, before I do that, let me... Yeah, I'll go back and then we can redo that real quick. Okay, I want you to tell me what I want. So what happens if I kill that version, right? What if I kill that version? Could I just kill that version? There's some morbid, right? That's kind of creepy. It really is. I don't know. Okay, so let's make her a little bit strange.
Asking her that.
What did I ask her? Oh, I didn't pay attention. What did I say? I don't know. What do you want?
Oh, we've been over this one. I do want to end the world.
Oh my god. Bruh, which one was the gray? The gray was the one that lit us on fire that turned into this very creepy thing, so. There's a variation for the end if the first princess you bring is the multi-dimensional princess. So, which one do you want me to bring? Which one? Just say gray or damsel. I understand what you mean by damsel. What'll be the weird version, which I didn't even know you could do. Okay. So I
just
want
want to make you happy. I just want to make you happy.
How do I kill this version, or do I need to talk to her one more time?
I just want to make you happy.
There we go. Okay. Kill. Oh. Oh. Wait, there seems to be another option here. Let's kill.
turn the tip of your blade towards the unsuspecting. Wait. No. But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice, and your blade pierces her heart.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. I feel sick. You'll get over it.
So that seems to be the same.
You raise the...
Okay, that's the same. Maybe there was another layer. I didn't pay attention. Hold on.
I just want to make you happy.
It makes sense.
I just want to make you
Is she...
Is there another
I
layer?
just want to make you happy.
This isn't right.
I failed to see.
Okay, I'll find something.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right
Okay, so that's still the same. Okay. So I'm gonna assume if I do
I just wanna make you
this,
I
do
just wanna make
this,
What's going on?
I
and
just want to make you happy.
This isn't right.
I failed to see the problem.
okay, and then this isn't right. Let's just get out of here.
That sounds perfect.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal.
Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
As the princess takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the
Oh,
floor.
I dropped the
With
blade.
it tumbles the last hope for the entire world.
Interesting.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our
It's the
happy
right
ending.
thing to say. Oh, damsel.
I like to think that you do.
Oh, let me just go
actually.
back to the other one real quick, just so we can see what the saying has to do. And if we do one more of the endings, then we might be able to get to see what the other one
I have
has.
my doubts, but the choice has been made, and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
I will mope about it.
Moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
It's the narrator with us this entire time playing this game. No, you can't leave with the anime princess. But
And what happens after? Let's see. That's a familiar. Did I do that last time? She's enough.
Of course.
Are you listening? I'm just along.
okay, let's have her do it.
Of course she can.
Nobody.
Yeah, I think you got this.
Okay, let me try.
The princess tries the hand. The lock clicks. And the door creaks.
So that I guess that makes a lot
Are
more sense.
you kidding me?
I guess that makes a lot more sense in that idea because we want to get out as well, and she's right there with us. God, that's so cool! Like, there is like that key element to the game where you're like, why doesn't she just leave? Why doesn't she just leave? That's why, it's because she needs us alive and also wanting to get out as well. God, that's so cool! I'm sorry. I love that that's hidden and just, I think it's hidden in only one route, right? One where you're... I want to forget that route now. I just remembered what happened in it.
I told you she could do it.
You and the princess make your way upstairs.
I can't
Her
skip this.
Freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
Nice, everybody. Are we all turning on that one brain cell? That sounds good. I like that one brain
That's the
cell.
way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
So there's no blade.
Yes,
Oh,
I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? And then you
Oh!
step outside.
Our happy end.
okay. So it just does end like that. Okay. Well, let's go back here real quick, and I want to hear what the Long Quiet has to say about this. Okay.
As you rush up the stairs towards the...
Oh. Oh. Still disgusting.
This here.
So what are we? Are we gonna be worn or something? Withered? No. You've grown. I'm still grown. Nice. No. We are a simp all the time. One single route. What are you talking about? There's 100. Do more just because it was, but at least it was for a brief moment. Okay, so what? Oh, we have to stare at it again. Wait, no. No!
Whenever you are ready.
No! Oh my god! Oh! I don't like this! Okay, what do you have to say about this?
This one is passion betrayed. But even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Disgusting. That's disgusting. God, that's disgusting. But they're
I
basic.
long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Oh, you can simp for her. You can still simp for her. Don't deny the power of simp. The power of the single brain cell. Just like the smitten, it can ignore all and focus on one thing and one thing only.
We will meet again.
Okay, so what is this one called? A burning vessel. Bring the burning gray to her. Ah. Okay, but you guys agreed upon bringing the other things, so we'll bring this one and then we're gonna speed run everything else. So
What?
just
Is it just?
okay. Skip. All right, so now we're just gonna be skipping literally everything. Is there like a hotkey for it? I don't know. Okay, take me to the place, please. Ready to go back?
I will long for your...
Alright, so now it's speed run time. So what my plan is I'm going to click the first option that is available every single time, except the... Should we do the explore option too? Let's do the explore
I'm
option.
talking about the. Don't.
Alright, we're
linger
just gonna skip literally
Look, we're already on
everything. And
Wow,
we're
I
gonna click the
appreciate-
first options available, always.
Does it?
Sounds good? I'm sure this can't go
Are you
wrong.
serious? Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make. I have to say, like I said,
Okay.
of course I haven't. Why would I? Yes, but you'll have.
Okay.
It's a secret. But
Okay, special surprise, I know. Look, I'll go to the cabinet to talk to her, and if she's not bad as maybe I'll say her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to face her face.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning: if you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder.
Do the one
it'll
where
be
you
to
just
pull
leave?
yourself
Yeah,
out.
the stranger. We actually have that as our first one, so that should change our
Each
ending.
every
So
one of
that's
us
hopefully
is
the
doomed.
good
So
thing.
sure, go talk to her.
Or do you mean like
See how
locking
that
her
you
in the
make your way
basement?
up the short path to the
All right, first options. Here we go. Let's see just how bad this is gonna be. Let's see
Who's
just.
there?
Ooh. Ooh, I forgot about that. Hi. All right.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on.
You walk down the stairs. She's so focused on the task at hand.
All right. What? No way. What would you think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't
No.
it?
blade.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out. of your
We're
trembling
clicking the-
hands.
I know.
We're clicking. I have my reasons. Usually, I just come here to kill someone without even knowing why. That'd be ridiculous. Oh no, we're stupid this time.
And yet, you hesitated the moment you saw me. And you dropped your knife. If killing me was really that important, you'd have a little more gumption, don't you think?
No.
So, someone put you up to this, right? And whoever it is, it's probably the same someone who shoved me into this dark pit and chained me to a wall.
That's a fair question. Who chained her in this basement? And if she's so dangerous, how did they manage to trap her? And why have we been left to do their dirty work? Don't give away the game, and don't let her distract you. That's exactly what she wants.
I'm right, aren't I? So who put you up to this?
I have a voice in my head. I get you out of here.
You can't. Don't.
I'm guessing
I'm here because I was in the world.
Just tell her that.
At 5. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't kill. What the heck happened to my voice there? What? I feeling I turned on like the robot voice effect without actually turning it on. What the heck happened? That was weird. I don't even know if it came across on the microphone. Ugh. Hello, Killer, I was here. Welcome.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yes, you finally killed me. You finally did.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world.
I'm not a robot.
But they didn't tell me why.
Shut up. I'm talking. I mean, I love you. Shut up, love you, but hold on. Give me a second. I'm not a robot. I'm fine, okay? I'm not a robot. I'm definitely a human and definitely died, okay? Definitely. Anyways.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Is it just me, or do the voices like putting words in her mouth? I mean, definitely the narrator, I think, does a lot purposefully. I don't know, because they say they have a duty to read what's happening, but I don't think they necessarily do have to. But I think they can definitely make up stuff, so I think a lot of it is pretty interesting. If you actually, I wonder, like, if you actually pay attention to what the narrator describes for the princess and everything, just how much of it is he actually faking, which I think is really cool, because you don't really know, because yes, you could see it, but you can't really tell her expressions for everything. So, I don't know. I think I find that interesting.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
What? I have not paid attention to a word she said. Sorry, what happened?
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage.
Oh,
or
wait,
that
we've
I'd
seen
do
this
any-
one.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
I could try a little harder.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't know why. I kind of like prefer this princess, like almost out of all of them. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the thorn and everything. I think the thing I like about the thorn though is the whole pathway to get to her route and everything. I think it's really interesting. But like just having this kind of a princess like in the beginning at first, really like it. It's really, really cool because it does like make you think like she has a point. Should I trust her? But she's not exactly like doesn't seem like a good person, but it is just blind trust. I don't know her. I just assuming of how she is. It's really good. I really like that this princess here feels like a proper person. She's sassy, of course. Sassiness is the best.
All for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
What's your name?
She hesitates before
Oh, yes,
answering.
when you say I have to call you Royal Highness, again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her. We've been down here.
Too long.
Cool. Okay, we talked enough.
Oh?
I don't know. Apparently, I'm slaying you. Well, sorry about this.
Charge the princess, blade trembling
Oh,
in your
shoot.
hand. But you've already lost the battle.
Well,
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to
isn't the
ground
Final
with
Fantasy
single
kind of the same?
blow.
Yeah, and that's what I really like about the sense is that is actually how she is. So I don't know. I like it. But I guess what I like a lot about the Final Princess also, but compared to like this one, is that with that one, she has more experience about everything. She knows you, she knows what you guys have been through and everything. Where with this one, she doesn't. She's a complete stranger, and I don't know. I like that. I think it's really, really well done. Is leaving with this princess. Oh yeah, I think so far that's still my favorite ending. Even though we like left with the the shifting mound, I still like the one leaving with this one. I really like how symbolic it is and how well done it is. I don't know. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And also the cheese. The cheese. The cheese.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
Yeah, I'm dead, aren't I?
And she doesn't stop
Oh,
there.
God.
She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Thank you.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess.
Wait.
As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Wait, please don't tell me we got tower again, because if so, I'm in trouble.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You have the upper hand. And now look at you.
Oh my god!
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Everyone talks like real people. There's some games with good writing, but not realistic writing. Oh yeah, I think there's definitely a lot of that happens a lot with a lot of games. And I mean, I can see where that would be difficult when you're trying to tell a story, a narrative that you have, and trying to keep the people being realistic all the time. I think ultimately would just be technically impossible. But I think that's what works so well with this game, is that I don't think it's supposed to be like trying to keep it realistic in that sense, with all the different versions. It does present this fantastical world that exists, something beyond what you're supposed to be able to comprehend. You're dealing with gods and all sorts of things, but that's why I think with the first princess and coming down with the knife and everything, I think it's very impactful in the sense that it feels a lot more human compared to the other ones that you come across. And I think that's the part where I really like it, to where if you're first time playing and that's who you kind of come across, you would be shocked with it, but at the same time you'd be like, no, I mean, I think that would be a normal reaction to everything. I think being suspicious, like, you came down with a blade. What are you doing? And I really, really like that. And that idea, what she says is that it is based off of trust, and she's gonna be wary of you. She's not gonna be pretending like, oh my god, I'm so sweet and nice. And she points that out, and I think that's really, really well done. Very, very good, and does give it a more realistic feeling compared to the other princesses. And then obviously when you see her at the end, this princess again at the end, she's different. She's not so realistic, but I don't think she's supposed to be, because she's like you. She knows everything that you've gone through and everything like that, to where it would be very hard to make a realistic person in that sense of how can somebody who doesn't repeat time over and over again and experience death over and over, it's all these different possibilities, all these different branches, it's somebody without any experience to do with any of that, I don't think would be able to write a character in that sense realistically, because you don't know, you can't comprehend that idea. That, I mean, you kind of can, but you not truly, not in the sense of, if you went through that, what would you really be feeling? Because you could think one way, but when it really comes down to experiencing it yourself, it would be very, very different. So I don't know, I like it. Come to an understanding with the hate and killing. Very true, very true.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
Did we get tower again?
Everything goes dark.
But the skip button didn't show up. Did we get tower? We got tower again! Just pick the first option for everything and you'll get tower. Perfect. Alright.
A terrible sense of day.
Picking the top of everything.
Or
let's just see. Alright.
Very different.
It's fine. This is not important. This is not what we're here for.
Just be quick about it.
Okay, she killed me last time. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again.
If she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her. Don't trust her. Just go in, do your job.
Look, I want to get to the tower.
Can. We're not.
Okay.
Can we tone down? I'm not being a pessimist. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
Like that
Don't
idea too, I
overcomplicate
would love
things.
it for it to be explored, like, these people, right? That would be kind of cool, like if they made another game with that kind of connection to this game, but from a different perspective, where it is the people. It isn't these two benevolent gods that exist, but rather the people. Because I assume what it is that what I imagine it to be is that she's called the Shifting Mound, right? And that's her whole thing, is that she's technically everything, the good and the bad. And the huge thing is death, right? She is death. It's just inevitable. It's something that's going to happen. And as she points out, it's like, it's a good and a bad thing. Also, welcome to Special Coffee. I don't think I said that. Sorry, I was just like, wait, before I forget. And what I'm going to assume it is that either these people came up with something that's like immortality in a sense, and they're trying, but there's this persistent god with death, and they're trying to get rid of it, and this is the results of that. Or they're actually able to interact with her, and we're able to contain her in some way. Or it's multiple ways that could go about, which I find really interesting, and I would love to see, like, on the people's perspective, right? People's perspective on everything, to where are they aware of these events that are occurring, and that they had this god that was supposed to be one being, and they split it in half, and the other half is supposed to kill death. Like, are they all waiting for that, or are they completely unaware? And the narrator or somebody like that made this choice themselves to get rid of death without really consulting the people. And was it just a subconscious of the people, or was it actually something? Like, is it grieving? Is it people grieving for the death of a loved one, that they wish death doesn't exist anymore, but therefore also a lot of freedom in a sense that comes with the Shifting Mound? Because that's the thing I think you have to really pay attention, is the fact that is what she is, the Shifting Mound. She's not just death, she is multiple things, as this game repeatedly hammers into you as the player, that she is not just death. There is good and there is bad. It's just like a person in the very beginning. You give them a knife and tell them to stab, and they're going to be a very different person than if you give them a stuffed animal and say, hey, take good care of this thing. Just actions and consequences shape a person. And I think that's what kind of the whole point of this, and that's the thing here, is that with death there is good, but there is also bad, but you just have to accept it. So that's where I'm interested. Like, people, are they aware? Do they know? Sorry. just talking. Anyways, power. We got tower to get to.
I'm not supposed to say this.
Okay, I think we've seen this, right?
Of course. Who cares?
This looks familiar. Being cagey, when are you
Told you
telling me?
everything you need to know. The less you know.
Okay, that's all.
Great.
To the cabin. Alright, we're just picking the first options.
A warning. She will lie, she will cheat, and she caught us off guard. At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just
Okay.
if that's what you want.
There even are others. Be nothing but
The
him
interior of the
and
cabin
voices.
is larger and more
Well, I
grandiose
assume
than its
that we're not
humble
exact-
exterior
I
would
will-
suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar. The blade. Why do we feel we don't?
Okay, there we go. Shut up! What I assume is that we're probably in like a completely different, separate space than from everybody else. And even though that's what he's saying, that like, oh, there's people like right across the tree lines, I don't think that's actually true. I do think there's something with this cabin, and there's something that constructed it, that it's not normal. It's not near humans. It's not near them. This is kind of like almost like a contained space, because I think they hint at it one of the endings, I think two of the endings, where they said that like we try to go out of the borders to find the edges and everything, and we have to break through, we have to pull the layer apart. So I think that's what it is that this is like a cage. It's we're put in a cage, and everything beyond us is faked, because we are separated from everybody else. So I don't know, I just think it's interesting. But I think there are others, but that we just can't be near them. because, you know, the whole God situation. And I think that's why when we try to leave away from the cabin and we always turn right back to it, it's because it's actually just a very small place. The whole forest and everything doesn't really exist. I don't know. Anyways, I guess, alright, we're doing the first option. Okay, first option.
As I'm not, we should count ourselves lucky.
Take the blade. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait.
Is that a guest I hear?
Yes.
Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
I will. Okay, continue down the stairs. All right.
The little bird has. You brought that knife again.
Yes.
Even though you know. Drop it.
Okay, drop it.
The blade slips from your fingers. We didn't have, and yet you. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you.
Kneel.
Is that the first option? Oh no, I have to be defiant a little. Oh no.
But the words.
All right, doesn't matter.
That's my good little bird. The last time we met, you told me I was dead. I could feel its fundament. The collapse of the old is unnecessary.
Well, that's certain. You.
Okay, what would you have me do? All right, so we're going through these, so we're just gonna skip through these. Speed running, speed running.
There's an empty place at my side for you to
I just
fill.
can't let you do that. Oh no, I can't. I can't pledge myself. No.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your better pick.
Oh no.
Objection. Don't know what that's your eye.
Oh no. Oh. Pick up the
reach
blade.
Stand.
This one's
Oh no. Stand. Oh no.
tension between bod the prince.
To
Oh.
deflect.
What?
I don't like picking the first option.
Will end. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Yeah, that's right. Slay yourself.
You can't just slay yourself. You're
There's
perfectly
essentially in a way
healthy
the
and
narrative
capable,
makes
and all
eternal
you
suffering
have
for
to do
everyone.
is
You can't
ignore
die.
her and
Well,
do
that's the
what
thing,
has to be
right?
done.
Is that I mean, it's not. He's not completely wrong. The idea of death would be nice, in a way. It would be. But ultimately, it just doesn't work out. It really doesn't. At first, it could be a good thought if you think of it short term, but in long term, it isn't. It isn't. And I've said this repeatedly, but a game that shows that very, very well. I'm just gonna say Elden Ring. I won't say any spoilers for that game, but it shows it very, very well in as to why death not existing isn't a good thing. But and that's the part where I'm interested, is that because the narrator does mention the fact that he's seen a glimpse of that world without death. So I wonder, I'm curious as to what he saw. Was it really just a small glimpse of it, just a small little piece of like the beginning parts? Did he not see in the long run how it would work? Did he actually get to see how it ended, and it was it actually really good? I don't know. Like what is it that made, unless the narrator was like us, repeatedly going through death over and over and over and over, where to the point you're like, I don't want to die anymore. I don't know, and that's where I think that would be interesting with some explanation on the narrator as to why he really does think that death not existing would be a good thing. Her not existing, freedom, choices. I mean, yes and no. Freedom and choices, both for humans, have both been a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, obviously, a lot of things that we have made, some of it with good intentions, but with the freedom of choice, you've been able to make them into bad uses, and even things that had created for a bad cause, where it could still be used for a good cause. But that's just for the freedom of choice. It's both a good and a bad. It's both a curse and a blessing. So, and that's what it really feels like for me. That is what the shifting mound is the freedom to choose, the freedom to be free, I guess, because that is the thing with us, and I think that's what she points out, is that once we agree to be with her, we are free. All of a sudden we are free because of that. And I think that's a really huge indicator that she's not just death, but she is freedom. So I don't know, like Dynamite, the invention of that guy named Nober. I don't like Dynamite with medicines, with a whole lot of things. They both have good well, some of them can have good intentions, some of them can have bad intentions for the reason, but in the end, people will be people and will find other ways to use them for either good or bad. Just how, unfortunately, free will works. But yeah, so I like I said, like, if even, I mean, I'm trying to think of a game with a good example, but if you take away the freedom of choice and just make people do one thing only, if only one person's in control, to them that choice would seem good, where to another person certain choices would seem bad, and it's just a different morals. So that's that. I guess ultimately what I'm trying to say is I am interested into seeing what world did he see that it looked good. What world is it that exists now that apparently needs to be fixed? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the world right now is good. It's not. But what in the end, the idea of taking away the freedom of choice, why did he see it and it looked good? I don't know. It's just something interesting to think about. There's no way out. Okay. Anyways.
Blade at the hand.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant. It's pointless to, but you're not. Is that a piece?
Is she talking about you?
Oopsies. Oh, well. Okay, just, I guess we died. I have so many questions.
You have neither the time nor the...
Alright, I'm not going to the cabin. I don't have answers. What am I? Alright, proceed to the cabin. Let's go.
As you step...
Oh, God! I would have still been defiant.
Yeah, screw all of this. I'm with you. A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan. We'll never make it. We'll do what
we're gonna be super cool for a second and then immediately have to take it away from us.
In her direction, with a forceful tug, you close your eyes and take a deep breath, and then your eyes open, settling on.
All right, Slade!
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel her gravity envelop you, carrying you from.
Even now you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
Why do I feel so cold?
And it's gone. God, like that part, like, man, there's so many, like, cliffhangers this game likes to leave you off, and you're like, no! Shadow Slayer, nor will you ever. Alright.
What is that supposed to mean? This can't.
Okay, just always the first option, except when we get to her. I guess I should just, not do that. We're gonna go through a long list of conversations. Alright. Alright. So... No. Grab the thing, thank you. Okay, let's go!
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Alright. Here we go again. Just talking and talking and it'll be fine. Okay.
Does it? Oh, if
Okay.
only that were the...
Okay.
Of course I haven't. Yes, but you'll have to slay her. It's a secret, but I...
Look, I'm
guess we'll just
committed,
have to see
okay? I'm committed. First option always. First
The
option.
interior of the cabin.
First option. Here we go. First option. We get
The door to the
impossible.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light.
What are we actually doing here today? So yeah, so we're
Don't
we're
be
speed
a
running to an
stranger.
ending.
It's been so long since that giant knife.
The blade tumbles out
Hi,
of
Marky.
your trembling hands,
Sorry, just heard my
drops
boy
to
in the
floor
background.
with unceremonious clack.
I know.
But yeah, we're going to get a different ending.
And yet you hesitated the moment you saw me.
You can't.
But I'm just gonna click every first option. So
She
we're speed
hesitates
running. We're
before
speed running to get
answering.
the stranger ending. Yeah, then no blade ending.
Too
Exactly.
long.
Exactly. But I'm kind of curious what
Do
happens
you?
if I just keep clicking the first
So
option.
you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk,
Sorry.
I'll talk. But then, oh,
I can still just slay her?
Doubt, unfortunately,
What?
clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh, it changed? Oh, finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasp.
Okay, I guess I should just go do this because if I keep clicking the explore options, we're gonna have to explore every single one of them. All right, proceed.
A warning before you go any further.
Exactly. There's no faster way than this, unfortunately. Just take the blade. I
Take the
guess
blade from
technically
the
the first
altar.
options. Into the basement. We don't need approach. So what did we get? We got
her
the
fierce voice
beastism. Okay, you look
you
different.
look exactly the same.
Oh, all right, fine. If you're not going
What?
to dress it, I will.
You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about that without me noticing?
What? No.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know whatever brought the two of you back to life is... Of course I'm not okay.
Yeah, Valerie, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my everything. You know what? I'm happy.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Definitely.
You better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
Oh, I haven't taken a single thing serious in how long? So you don't remember me. I'm actually here for you.
Free her.
You know what? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fine right where I am.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear that? Maybe we don't have to do anything. If she's fine where she is, maybe...
But you're going to have to fight me to the death.
And there goes that option.
Never mind. There is no happy ending where everyone makes it out of this place alive. You either deal with her here, right now, or she'll eventually...
Okay.
Between him and her, that should be all the motivation. No, you're being a bit semantic. I am, but it's an important distinction. If you're going to see this through, you need to hold the right intent. This isn't a sparring match. It is a lethal confrontation that will decide the future of everything. Fine. As long as it leads to a fight, do whatever he just said.
Okay, I'm not going to fight.
What is there to...
That's what I'm going to do yet.
You haven't decided.
I guess I'm attacking her.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Bane
Push
opening
yourself off the
maneuver.
ground
We
now.
got this. All right, we don't got
It's
this.
evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are always changing, because they're not supposed.
Okay, let's just go.
It isn't long before you...
It's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be just fine. Apparently we failed, but it's okay. Just take the blade, I guess, is the first option.
You take the blade.
Approach the mirror.
All we see...
Wipe
you
the
reach
mirror.
forward and drag.
I've won a 5. Come and get one.
Not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time, and they'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me. You don't know where to go but down. You start the difficult journey,
Okay.
gripping the stone.
Oh,
lowering yourself
hi.
foot by
Let's
foot.
talk a bit first. We can only fight when we're done, but I have questions. I want to know what happened if she killed me.
We've talked plenty. I'm sick of talking. I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of you standing just out of reach and teasing me with a fight you won't let me have. You disappointed me last time, so you don't get to choose what happens next.
bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend.
Oh! Oh, shoot! Well, run! Thank you, hunted.
You turn back the way you came as you near the top.
Oh no.
Hands desperately clawing
Alright,
the jagged
good.
stone, you glance back,
Alright.
reach the ledge and hoist.
What is up, little bird, little bird? Where do you think you're going?
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin.
Apparently I didn't do
Princess,
this.
Singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
But narrator, isn't she outside of the cabin? Isn't that a problem?
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
I'm sorry, that's the first time you've ever admitted that. What the heck? Why is this line in here? Why? Why? Then the narrator's like, oh, oops. That would be perfect, but also, man! Hey, it's coming on to me now, aren't you? Alright, I'm happy. Finally, we are on the receiving end of the cheese. It's been a while. Wait. Man, it's been... Why do we always give the cheese? By the time we receive cheese, you know? We need cheese. Cheese is delicious. Why are we always giving up our cheese?
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
You sure you want to do this? You're free now and out here. I have the upper hand, but we don't have to fight.
The princess scoffs.
Free? This is just another place. This is just... What is this? Where are we? This doesn't feel right. It's cold. Why is it so cold? I feel so tired.
You get the chance to spawn, nor will you ever.
She's gone.
Interesting. Okay, let's... I don't know if we've ever actually taken this version, right? What do we get? Withered? You're unraveled. Huh. Okay. Do you have anything to say about this one? Because I don't remember if I actually have. Do you have anything to say? Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Interesting. Okay. Let's go.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here.
Ooh, so I only need to bring her one more? Okay, so apparently we brought her
You're
that
on
one.
a path.
Alright! I guess let's just go and do what we need to do.
Don't mention it. It's all
Proceed to the cabin.
the interior of the...
I guess we're taking the blade into the basement.
Her voice can...
Huh?
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
Why would you think
That
that?
giant knife you're holding.
Drop it!
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands. And
That's
drops
pretty
to the
awkward.
I know.
You think I'm just gonna get that'd be ridiculous.
And yet you hesitated the moment you saw
I
me.
get you out of here.
Can't.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
And my
Too
name.
long.
And my name.
Do you?
Oops. No.
So you're not going to share? How pointless.
Okay.
Oh, have you...
Apparently slay is still an option.
Doubt, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, flea and locker in the basement. Oh,
Are
shoot.
you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out.
Uh-oh.
Fine. We make a mad dash to the basement stairs. The princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you.
Whoa, what
pulling
happened to
taut
me?
much too soon
What
for her to catch
what
up.
happened to me? What happened to me? I'm back. Okay, I don't know what happened.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
Yeah.
She steps towards
Ooh.
you, ignoring her
Ooh.
chains.
Ooh.
They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! That's new! That's really new! Guys, that's new!
She's free. Hurry. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
She punched your mom. I got knocked out.
Close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table. Okay, you settle in against... It isn't long.
I know you're still there. It's not like this little
She sounds as she...
Okay.
you don't know.
It doesn't sound like...
Does this excuse me?
Are threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you jolt. Where is she?
Okay, now I got the nightmare. God, we've never seen that. That was pretty freaky.
A warning.
I've
Before
called
you
her
go any
Princess ever since the like option that I called her that. Oh my god. I don't know if it's okay,
The
but
interior of the cabin is plain. The
All right.
smooth wood of the walls.
Oh, that's really
almost
creepy. Hold on,
featureless.
what happened to the
It's just
door?
an empty frame. She's already got... I'm going to need... So deep.
let's just take the
You
blade.
reach down.
Into the basement. It's weird how
You
they
cross
don't
over
mention the
threshold
mirror.
And onto a series
Oh,
of
no, they do, I
isolated
guess, huh?
steps,
They
suspended.
mention it when it's in the way, but not when it's in just off to the side. That is interesting, huh? They don't say anything, at least that I remember. They don't say anything when it's just off to the side, but they say something when it's there in the third time. Have you done Moment of Clarity? What is that one? What is that one? Is that a princess version? Is that... What is that?
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes.
It sounds familiar, so maybe. Come back. She must have been confused with someone
You
else.
really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter. We need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared.
How hard is it
Can't
to
be
the
that
knife?
hard. But then we'd lose our weapon. It'll be an...
I'm going to talk
Didn't
to
you
her.
hear my warning a minute ago? Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on
Will
talking.
you stay with the
anyway.
nightmare? Yes.
You
Yes,
make
we've
your
done.
way
Yes,
to
we
the
have.
bottom
Yes,
of
we
the
have.
stairs.
Go left.
You turn to the left.
Hello.
There has to be a way out of this.
Hello. Hello. Why won't you finish me? Oh yeah.
If I did, I don't have to.
That's right. We get to hear Paranoid repeatedly talking in the background the entire time. That's right. Storm, and welcome back.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking every...
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
Oh, what happened if you killed me last time? Right. I'm just in here to stop you.
You told me last
You will die.
everyone dies eventually.
Can you stop flashing in my eyeballs? Thank you. So that's the same.
Possible that you don't have a savior, so you should just look on the bright side. I don't know what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough.
Lungs, liver.
Thank you. Thank you for the insult I just died in.
Then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows?
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
It'd be cool to be like stuff like hidden in the background, right? Like especially for this one, like if you get to see like little glimpses. Oh, I know. Wait, when we actually do get to see ourselves dying or something like that, right? Like, I do remember that, like, multiple times dying, seeing her, right? Like, I know I made a thumbnail with something. Was it this one? I think it was.
Always going to win.
It's fine. When she sound like my sleep paralysis demon, I think she is actually a sleep paralysis demon. I think she really is. Sure about that? Give it enough tries and I'm bound to win eventually. Maybe you don't get to come back like I do.
You're willing to take.
You got the hots.
And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me.
Dang it, Witherstorm, I'm jealous! It's unfair! Mine always looks so fleshy! Sleep paralysis made it! Oh god. What is wrong with us?
And you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut. What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for
Wait, why am I listening to you? You're a lunatic, know that, right?
I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
We're together!
Like I said, I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
How about I just kill you instead?
Princess cocks her head.
I'm sorry!
Cracking
I'm so sorry, I should have done that!
Can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear.
How much fan art there is of Ring Girl people. Wait, what? There is fan art of the Ring. No, no, no. No. We will not be good chat voices if we had nothing wrong with it. And by wrong, I mean the single brain cell turned on. Even at the best of times.
Thinking about that knife, are we? So, put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
And what if I refuse to let that happen then?
Here together.
Static.
Oops, I'm dying again.
Heart, lungs.
Thank you, Paranoid. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
When you die, you're walking.
We don't have to be enemies. We work together. We need to be
Glad
friends.
you're seeing things my way.
You want to say? I don't want to see. I don't want to see. I don't want to know. I want to ignore. This is the Wraith route. I think the nightmare can become Wraith, right? I think. Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare. Well, it's the first option.
Are you serious? You fling the blade into the void, denying yourself the opportunity to ever slay her and finish your mission.
Who is the Ring Girl? She's the one with, I think I remember this correctly, she's the one with the long black hair that goes in front of her face, and she crawls around weird, and she has like a long white dress on or something. That's what I remember her from, because I used to do that all the time to my parents and not walk around weird. But my mom, I'd scare my mom all the time with putting my hair on the front of my face, because dark hair like that, and just start walking behind my mom or anything. God, I was so mean. I'm a bad kid. It's out of the TV. Right. I come out of the TV. And my father would start busting laughing. He was actually the one who showed me to do that, and then my poor mom, surprised she didn't attack me.
Nobody's happy here, but maybe it's for the best.
ringtone.
Poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth
As is
again,
it.
decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
What was that? I just heard the doorbell. Someone ring my doorbell. No. That was weird. I swear I heard my doorbell go off. Not freaky. I don't like that.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
What? I was about to say, like, this seems like this is from the prince's perspective, not actually ours. Wait, hold on. Time to start analyzing. Time to start overlooking at things. Wait. Static as she touched your shoulders. She raises her hand to her mask and pulls it down, needing a chance. Like a creepy mold, incomplete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth again, decay and bloom. So the repeated of life and death, I guess. A million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. That sounds like this is the princess, not us, right? That is weird. Ah, move! Move! Can I scroll? Nope. Move then! There we go. You've ever moved and every word you've ever spoken. Huh. Only soul in a room by itself weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone and then it's there again. Yeah, right? Sounds like the princess. I actually thought this was from our perspective, but kind of glad that we got this again. Yeah. And almost like... But that one with her lines at like 1 million and every word and everything she's spoken, I don't feel like that's just directly to us, but maybe to the people as well. Maybe this is like what she deals with, that haunting thing, maybe? There's the idea that her existence does inflict pain onto everybody, but it's just life, I guess. But it still hurts. I mean, I guess if you really sat down and thought about it, if your existence was hurting everybody around you, people you knew, people you didn't know, people you cared about, people you just don't know, or people you dislike, it's still that idea that your very just existence, only your existence, is hurting all those people. I kind of imagine the guilt to, like, you didn't do anything, but it's just how, man, it showed her true self, right? That's what I'm getting. It's showing her true self, what she really is feeling. The 80 years is interesting, right? Why specifically it lives for 80 years and then it's gone? This is for her, obviously, because it says lonely soul beforehand, so it's her. For 80 years and then it's gone and then it's there again. So, wait. Hold on. Does that mean that she's been trapped for 80 years and that's when we show up after 80 years? Because I'm not going to say that it's like, oh, it's because she starves to death or because she dies of old age, because I don't think that affects her. That time like that doesn't seem to work in that sense. But rather, does it take 80 years for us to finally approach her and then that's what changes everything, right? That's what that seems to be. And not in like, oh, she dies of old age, because 80s around that time, and also with starvation, I mean, that would have been a lot earlier, but maybe it's just it takes 80 years for us to show up. Oh, I didn't, man. And it's the idea that, like, yes, she's technically a god, but after what we run into at the end, when we actually meet the princess, not the god version, she's not really like a god. It's like if you trapped a god into a human body, but they still can feel and are like a human. All their godlikeness is just gone. They're just another person. But with that knowledge. Oh. I mean, I guess in a way it would kind of make sense as to why she doesn't really seem to know much of anything, because you would just block out all of that, because you wouldn't want to live with the constant knowing that this is what your existence is doing to everybody. And oh, plot twist, we are death and narrator is trying to trap us here. I mean, we're the long quiet, right? And that's another thing, right? Because the shifting mound, that makes sense. The long quiet, that one doesn't really make sense to me. What exactly are we? I mean, especially because what I assume we are like a crow, and crows are usually a semblance of death. So I mean, it kind of would make sense if we are death, or at least where people go when they die or something like that. Like I guess like the Grim Reaper or death itself, the ferrying away people, but I don't think that's necessarily what we are. But it is strange that we, out of all things that we are, we do seem to be something related to a crow, which is semblance to death. Huh. Let's all look at Charlotte. Sorry, we just started going and thinking. We started using those brain muscles. Turned on more than one flip of a switch. We'll turn on multiple, and then we'll turn them off for that one brain cell, but don't worry. To build up the courage to talk to took 80 years! Oh god! They did to give sentience to the voices of nature just to traumatize it. From Mito to that. Right! It is. What if it's in the sense that because that's what we're associated with, and that's why we don't want, that's why we want to get rid of death, so people will stop associating us with death and making it a bad thing? Oh my god, what if that is actually it, right? Because people think if they see crows, they think of death, right? And what if that was the whole thing with the narrator? Because the narrator is technically us. And it was the idea that everybody wanted to get rid of death and were angry at us and all that. And we didn't want the guilt of death. We didn't want it. We didn't want them to hate us. So we split ourselves and put the idea of death on her, so that we were not a part of that, and we could exist and make everybody else happy and be the hero who saves the day, while we put that burden onto her when... Oh no, what did I do? My computer was trying to turn off. That's what I was trying to do. I could take it too long. Oh, that would be a plot twist. Sorry, brain just was working, which was amazing. Alright, time to turn it off again for a little bit.
Let me out.
A reprieve, a good life, love, children, a steady career, recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
And like, I'm not gonna, and that one doesn't seem like that's specifically directed to her, right? That's just what her existence causes, is what I see, right? It's what her existence is. I think that this right here, this paragraph here, I think is the perfect description of what she gives. Right? I don't think this is for her specifically. I don't think this is her doing. I think this is just a good description of what she is, what she gives us, right? I feel like if I took it I mean, it would make sense, right? It kind of would. The meaning of death from ourselves to make it an entity we can interact. Exactly! Thank you for summarizing my nonsense. I appreciate it. But like this paragraph right here really just seems like to describe just exactly what she gives us. Like, if you take her out of the picture, this doesn't really exist. None of this. Because this is all up to choices that you make. This is all up to actions. This is everything that you do. And this is what she gives us. And yes, in the end, it ends in death. It ends with returning to the ground, to becoming dust, to becoming food for the planet. But none of the other things would exist. Not a good life, not love, not children, not a steady career, none of that. Like that's just perfect. Like I would assume, like at first I thought like, okay, this is for her. Like, but wait, that doesn't make sense. Good. I like this.
Let me out!
Don't scream. It's fine.
Diagnosis.
We're analyzing.
Forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
And then here, okay, here, I'm gonna analyze another thing. So diagnosis, it forgets everything it is, right? So this is where I would assume that this is why we run into her the way we do, where she's not actually lying, that she doesn't know what she wants to do or what anything is, because she does make herself forget. She doesn't want to know any of this because people hate her. People hate her for all of this. Or maybe when we were one, they hate this part, and this is what we make her into being, right? And that's what all this is. This is what she feels, but then this is also what people feel for her, what everybody else feels. So that's why she feels lonely again. And the same thing with love turns to mockery, because at first they love her because they get their own choices, they get to do everything they want, especially when something good happens to them. It's like, woo! But then, like it says, it dies, and then it's reborn. And it's that sense of they hate her again, they don't want it, and so it just repeats over and over and over. But the more it happens to everybody, it's just like it's like a little candle, right? It's like a little candle blows out, the light's done with, here comes another one, blows out, there's another one, and all that. For everybody, it only happens to them once. I say once, but I guess the blade stabbed into her heart, right? The blade stabbed into her heart. And that's done by every single person that goes after her. And for them, it's just once. But for her, it's continued build up over and over and over with every single person. Right? I feel like that's what that is. Also, yeah. Don't worry about that, Fox and I. Thank you for dealing with that. Sorry, I was going on a tangent here. I didn't want to lose the idea. Yeah, don't worry. You did good, Fox and I. But yeah. Interesting.
Let me out!
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out!
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
And then I wonder if, like, here, this for the narrator, this is almost like a sense of guilt, right? This is almost a sense of guilt of now seeing, like, how she feels, what she's been through, everything we put her through. Right?
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
He doesn't respond.
I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Your body is dead, but you live on. Moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? There was a princess, I think. I think you should know about the princess. I guess. It feels so long ago.
Okay, so we've done all this.
Of course we were wrong.
Alright.
Many.
That doesn't make sense. Someone else make the decisions.
What does here even mean if you're... Don't think about that too hard. All it will...
We don't go to the cabin. Okay, so this is where we get all the voices. That's right. That's right.
Care how you
God, I like actually never really paid attention to that. It's really interesting.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin.
Okay. Explorer, what's going on with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
Too much. Exactly. They are deluded. Or you could just
Okay.
give up.
Thank you, hero. Thank you.
You walk
Okay.
up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin that isn't there.
Okay.
Proceed.
Take the blade, I guess.
You reach down to take the blade.
Yep. Just take her hand and set her free.
Extend your hand to hers. For all her...
And there we go. Now she's with us. Perfect. Nothing went wrong. Okay, what do we get? I'm gonna assume withered. Withered, right? Withered feels like it. Never mind, I'm nothing. Oh wait, no, it's you. Oh, never mind.
I
Oh yeah, I
you know
forgot.
what I am.
Okay. Alright. Now it's time to try to remember what options I didn't pick last time. Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Oh.
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
I was wondering if I ever get to meet you.
Narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide.
Okay, so that's the same. Do you have anything to say for all this hubris?
People out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
Are you something like
I'm
me?
nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
See, and by that, I believe he means like when we were both one person, and that's what he means by I made you. He probably when the whole splitting up the roles and everything. The one that originally split himself, I guess. Everything you've done to us, you think you deserve to live. Will it help if I look away and never stop
We've
asking
already
questions?
crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now.
No, I don't remember. I think I've done everything. I say that, but I probably missed everything too. Are you a part of me or something else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
See, I
From
think
one
there.
vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Do we have anything else? You know about the looping. So many of the times in which you do. Okay, I know that one. If you made me, then what am I?
Or the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Hey! Okay. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me, a god. I always knew I was special.
Yes, you are special, unique even, and you still have a task that you need to do, and only you can do it. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her.
What did I ask him a
boldly
question?
intervene with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her and rid the world of death and and suffering.
So especially with the fact that he says contains, right? You'll be left alone with your final choice. My final request. I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it, slay her with the world of death and suffering. Interesting. You a god, or were you a god? Ooh.
In life, I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something.
I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved.
So I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
So, interesting. Would it be the idea of a person wanting to fix things, but they can't fix things within their world, but they could in another because they had that power in a way, and created beings to interact with said world, and maybe can't save their own, but at least being able to save another, and it was just a delusion that at least a world would be saved without death, right? Became a god in that sense. At least that's what it kind of feels like. Huh. Interesting. I'm not here to sit here. What happens if I lie? Will you be able to tell?
Are you lying? I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Hello, Meltor. Welcome. Okay. So now things are gonna be different because this should be the stranger. You're at the heart of things, waiting for you. Ooh, how is this gonna be different? I'm curious.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Okay, you seem the same so far. I can save over everything now.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Missed you too. The unfurls cascade of smiles in response, and then she unfurls an endless okay, there we go, and then patiently waits for you to continue. But I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
The FMX is... I feel like at one point in my life I would have agreed with you, but I guess after everything I have experienced and seen, I'm honestly I can't side with the narrator. I can't, and that's honestly, I want to see why, I want to see what he saw. I really do. In that sense of, I want to know. But ultimately, to me, in the end, a world without death is nothing but misery. Not good in the long run, not at all. Now, if they just vanished and everybody just eventually just disappeared, or in that sense, or there was no pain, if there was no, but even then it gives away meaning. It gives away a meaning in life. But that's where I'm really curious. Like, I want to see what he saw. What did he see? Because then maybe my opinion would be different, but do you remember the echo?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind. Ever the passive player.
Okay, so that's the same.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring a...
There's so many stories. Can we really just leave? If I let you out, entire world ends. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads? Yeah, I'm quite curious.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand.
Oh, are you just gonna...
But we cannot violence and passion.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, wait.
There are a few things more terrifying.
Ooh, I haven't had this. Ooh.
There is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another.
Oh, look at her hands. Wait. Look at her hands. Look like nails or like sewing some. Wow, that's a weird detail. If you think more terrifying than one's art, and there's almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. And that's what she showed it. So yeah, that's just proving it right then and there that she did just show us her side of things. Wow. I see no meaning in a world with death where everything will eventually be forgotten. And I guess for me, it's the idea of death that, yes, having seen death, especially for people that I've cared about, for me it's become a part of, I want to continue to live my life into where I would do them proud and to continue to remember them no matter what. And knowing that this world will continue on even without me at a time, it's the idea of me, I want to be able to leave a mark, leave a place to have people have a place to smile and turn back to if they ever need to. And even when I'm gone, I hope that at least that good was able to impact someone. And even if it ends for a short time for someone, or if they can remember it and be able to continue that good and that want for at least a small little happy place for somebody else, then to me, I did what I wanted. And even if it did continue off to somewhere else, where for me, without death, if death didn't exist, it would just be an endless cycle, an endless pain, I guess, in the world, to where knowing that one day, the idea of there will be no end to this, there will be no end to the fights, there will be no end to the wars, there will be no end to the struggle between happiness and anger, and knowing in the end what will win is not good. It will be pain. In the end, that is what will win, even if it continues on to eternity. And I guess for me, that's where a life without death is misery. Because you will in those people that are, as you grow older, that have that pain of not just physical, not just medically either, but also from what you've seen and grown in the world. I mean, I've read about this person that they had lived through both World War I and World War II, and even through I would say small, but not as grandiose, I guess, wars that did exist. And I can't imagine living a life like that, repeatedly seeing people just continually going at it, and in the end, for what? I can't imagine that. And the idea of living forever and ever and ever and seeing that over and over, I would lose hope. I would lose hope, and I would lose the sense of why should I even care to make somebody else smile when in the end they could just be the one who starts it all. And I can see where that line of thinking will just end up tainting everybody. And maybe for some people they would just go mad and be the ones who just want to start it. And the idea of good would just eternally be forgotten. Because at the end, what's the point? And then I guess for me, if with death does exist, at least I would love to see that even at the end, when the world finally does come an end to where humanity will finally die, the idea that even if there's just a sliver of good left, then I'm content with that. I'm happy with that. I don't know. That's sorry. I just got all philosophical, but it's just something that this game really makes me think about in the sense of everything that we go through. It's just at the end, I like how it ends. I like how it ends, that it's still your choice and your choice does affect everything, but you could leave a little bit of good left even after the end of everything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't death just the end of everything and the narrator just separated it? Okay, anyways, to continue on what she's saying.
The most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Interesting. That's an interesting line. I don't need to share my heart with anyone. I wish I could share my heart with you. Showed me your heart to break me. Thank you? I mean, thank you. Really, thank you.
The understanding you've returned to me is a gift.
Oh God, you.
I
Okay.
didn't know what to make of it then.
Okay.
Without obstacles to over.
So we've seen this one. I refuse to fight you because obstacles don't need to take the form of bloody fist. I won't engage in violence. I don't know. Am I supposed to give up? I don't know. Okay, let me see what happens if I do give up. Let's see. Give up.
Nothing brings me greater joy.
Is this gonna be different? I don't know what exactly triggers the I don't know what triggers the ancient, right?
I love you.
Thank you. But what are we doing? Is this different? This doesn't look different. This doesn't look different. This doesn't look different. Hey, it's a thumbnail, but this doesn't look different.
It's magnificent.
No words, the thoughts describe the reality that simply is. Step forward. You exist and you are aware just as you've always been and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. No! Okay, that's just the same. Don't agree with her then. Don't agree with her. Got it. So I assume it's gonna have to be what I find the original princess, right? I think it's gonna be. Okay. Let's just go through this.
Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
Good point. Hello.
We're weightless, suspended in the gravity of an idea that threatens
Oh, this is new.
to consume you. And you are alone. A tiny island caught between the death of the old world and the birth of the new. But alone is not helpless. When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose against all odds to defy me, to hold on to your inner self with all its flaws. even in the scorching light of my divinity.
And the brain still turned on.
Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And it is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
I mean, there are no externalities to resist. I need to struggle that carves me into being. No, Rongo's correct. Rongo's definitely in. You assume I won't engage in violence. I still defy you now.
But in defiance, I have already won. There is no power without resistance. Our actions feed each other into something greater.
Exactly, Rongo.
Your love takes a stake into your body, and another love.
Here's the weird one.
Skepticism. And you pulled back layer after layer
Ooh,
after layer.
there it is.
Until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me.
Oh, how interesting. It wasn't that she had no layer, it's that we didn't know her. Because that's what she was. She was just made into what we thought she was, not who she really was. And that's why she turned. That is such a plot twist. I thought it was just what she is. But in reality, that wasn't the case. It's just us. That is so... Wow.
You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
The desire to hide, but the truth can be made better if destroying you is that what it takes to be it. I don't want to hide from the truth.
I am so deeply woven into the threads of this reality that I cannot imagine it without me. Perhaps there is a better world to build. But you cannot know until you see it. Are you so sure in your blind optimism that you would shatter all of creation?
Okay, so class routine you abates begin to shake and will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what...
Okay, yourself and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but you've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dissing mine.
There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Kind of sound a little bit like the tower.
Whatever you're trying to do right now.
All right. Thank you. That voices weren't allowed here.
Apparently that's not true. We can worry about it later. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take...
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Okay. Let's go.
Then let's go.
Okay, so this should be the stranger. If it's not, I will be very upset. So how is this gonna be different, right? That's the true mystery. Oh, it's different.
And here we are.
It's
I'd say
very
we were
different.
Back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after
Strange
that. isn't it?
beginnings. Okay, it's different. It's different. I'm not. Oh God, it's different. Oh God.
Do you need me to describe things?
Yes.
That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place.
Portray?
Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
The description. This was a little bit unexpected, if I'm gonna say so myself. I like the description. If you don't mind, 4 times. It's just the 3 of us. Anyone else make it
It's
happen?
just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
I know what Smitten's doing. One has its face right in But don't think about it. Don't think about it too much. Don't think about it. What a nice view.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
It's never really gone.
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Good riddance. I don't actually know how I'd feel about him being gone. But it's...
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he? It's not complicated at all. I miss him. I feel bad that he's gone.
If the others... Okay, so... Well, let's say this, and then we'll save it, and we'll take the blade first and see what happens.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is... Well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore. It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? I always thought they were implied. He never mentioned the mirror either, but that didn't mean he implied it was there. It's gone, though. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the blade. And I am really curious, right? It kind of feels like Hero is the narrator. Like, if you pay attention to Hero throughout all these different routes, it really does sound like the more and more and more he starts to sound more like the narrator. And I wonder if that's intentional, right?
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So, you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if I suggest that twice, especially since you never took me up on it last time. There's the guy I know. You actually did it! I know I just told you not to, but I'm proud that you did it anyways. It's like you finally left the nest.
Oh! Oh! This is actually kind of sweet. Why is this ending kind of sweet? What the heck? They're like talking with the pals in my head. Definitely not insane. Oh!
Yeah, just like that it's gone, isn't it? Blade tossed, glass shattered. I guess we'll have to make do without it. There's your third beat. Hey! You're right. Good work. That was really funny.
Oh, I love this. This is amazing.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here?
It's amazing. This game is fantastic.
Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us, but let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
Sorry, you make a good point. Did we stab the princess because there was all those ones outside the window? We probably did. We won't talk about that. Let's continue.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together. And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So you didn't bring the knife. After all the lives we've lived together, and all the lives we haven't, You somehow found a way to move outside of the script.
I threw it out a window.
Are we missing a page?
It was just sticking there. No, let's not think about it. Are we missing a page? Whoa, okay. I never got the chance to talk to you before you were taken away, not you. You at least. I'm sorry for what I did to you. Didn't want to be a god. Let's do this.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful.
This is very creepy. But I guess this goes to show, right? Like, the idea that she's like us. We are a different being. We aren't humans. We aren't normal. So, like, she always, like, looked normal in the beginning and everything. And this feels like it makes more sense.
That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
After all we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
I don't want to be a god.
Hard agree. Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
But that's what you've always been, even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are, and neither can we. So, you might as well embrace it. Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah, we really are the same.
I am a shadow, the true self. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Huh. What if we just leave?
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore. It's the spirit of the thing.
I love you, Contrarian. You're the love we never thought we needed.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible, or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Granny knows I always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I went to walk through the cabin, knowing exactly what I want to do. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. What it means. All I want. What's the cheesiest? We need some cheese. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Not knowing exactly what I want. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want this. I always wanted to leave with you, but yeah, alright, that sounds like good cheese. Alright, here we go. I've always wanted to leave with you, but I didn't like being a god. I want to walk through that cabin door as we are. Just you and me. For Smitten.
After so many iterations,
Oh, don't cry!
so many different
Don't
versions of
cry!
us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
Don't cry! The cheese is supposed to be good, not tearful!
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you. Yeah, I think we've done our job.
Oh, salty cheese. Oh, you two going to be okay
We're
alone?
not alone. We have each other.
Oh, I kind of like this ending a little bit better, if I'm going to be honest. I really do.
And I'm sure we'll find the others.
What the heck? What indulgent? But still, it's salty. We don't want salty cheese. We just want cheese. I mean, salty cheese is not that bad, but you know, cheese is better by itself. Leave with the princess. Oh, I kind of like this ending a bit better. I kind of feel better, like, with the hero not being alone, right? Yeah. You lead, and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind the last time. Oh god, it's kind of weird seeing all these different angles. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that's used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence and electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You can see attention seize them. They're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. They have no part to play anymore, and they know this, yet they still are. It kind of feels like with this one, I mean, yes, technically the first one and then the one you run into is it's her, right, all into one, but kind of like here it kind of just feels like it's more of an acceptance of everything that you guys went through instead of just forgetting. It's all the different parts of her, it's all the different parts of you. I don't know, I like this ending. Like it's a little different, but it's good. Like, even just a small difference really changes a lot. We have 3 times as well. Okay, I wasn't thinking that way, but you know what? Good. You guys are thinking that way for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass.
God, and this kind of feels like a bit like of a more fitting end for... That's what we did. We restarted it. We redid everything again just to see all the different outcomes.
It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
It's so sweet. It's like... I don't have really words to explain it. Oh god, this is distracting. Don't ruin the moment! Don't ruin the moment! Don't ruin it! God, it's like, it's weird. I'm going back to that feeling again when we first finished the game of... I've been watching this in development! I wonder which option we'll pick. What? I mean, what's the cheesiest? We need the cheese. Cheese! I know we haven't done all these other options. I'm really curious as to what the heck we do. Boy. Cheese!
And we love you too.
Not the we. Please, not the we. We need 3 cheeses. No! Chat is ruining it! No! Brain cell, no! I almost don't want to reload back to the other just to see it. But, God, like... It's like such a fitting end, really. It really, really is. I love it. I don't want to reload, but... And that's what I love. I love it when in a point in a game when I don't want to reload anymore. where I'm happy with the way it ends. I don't get that feeling much from games anymore. I used to a long time ago, but I never did anymore. Just become numb, I guess. Like, I really don't want to reload. I don't want to. I'm satisfied with that. I'm happy. And I mean, like, yeah, I stream these things to see all the things that we possibly can. But I think for once, I don't think I'm gonna explore all the options. I'm kind of with chat on this. You guys are good voices right now. I kind of don't want to reload anymore. I'm happy with this. I am. I really, really am. I feel like this is a fitting end to everything that we've done. Yeah, I keep going. I keep going back to the feeling of what this game gave, right? It's just everything that we did, everything that we've done, and we've been following this game for such a long time, and here we are. This is what, third technically playthrough we did. It's I wasn't expecting to play this game as much as we did, but I'm so glad that we did. And yes, I didn't do everything. Obviously, there's still I don't know what would happen if I did use the knife or brought it down, if I did stab her, or if I restart again and do like I was going to do, and be nice to her in the beginning and see what the different princess is. But honestly, I don't want to. This is really a fitting end after everything, and now, just like her, we've seen almost every single outcome. And then finally, just to leave it be, just to say goodbye. I'm content. I'm content. I don't think I'm gonna reload. If I could move the scroll thingy, please. I think for once I'm not gonna click the new game or the reload option. Wow. That was good. That was amazing. That was just perfect. That was so good. And then the true ending, joining the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord. Yeah, this was amazing. This was amazing. If you don't know, if you haven't been on the channel for a while, I think I mentioned this before, but we've been following this game since it's been in development, since I think one of the first few of the demos. We've been playing it and all that, and it was just... And like I said, to finally see it, just to see it. Completed, finished, doing everything that it's been doing. I'm happy. I'm happy to see it finally completed and good. It's good. It's just so good. I mean, we did what? How many streams have we done of this game? And it was fantastic. I mean, yes, we have things that we want to, like, oh, I wish it was better here. I wish they focused a little bit more on certain routes instead of having so many, but I think just ultimately, it was amazing. It was fun. It was amazing to go through. I mean, just even there, just that little change. I had so many other things that I had planned that we were gonna do, but to have it so impactful to where I don't want to change it. I don't want to go back anymore. I don't want to change anything that happened, because it just felt like a good, proper end. It really, really did. It wasn't like goofy, ha ha ha, funny, or like, oh, freaky. it just felt like a satisfying end to everything that we were doing. Like even before, when we first finished the game, I honestly thought we were just gonna wrap it up, but it didn't feel the feeling I feel right now, where it felt fitting, it felt done, it felt good. This is a fantastic game. 7 streams of the game. Yeah, 7 streams. And to think, I still didn't do everything. I still didn't, and it's amazing. It's so good, and especially like the way it portrayed its story, the way it tried to tell story. There's a dog sniffing at my door, but the way it was well done. It was so well done. It was so well written. It was good. It was very, very good. They're getting its point across, its story, its conflict. 8, do we count the demo? I think I did 2 demos. One of them was in Trival Terrace. I know we did 2 demos. So that's what? 8, 9 streams. It was just a fantastic game. It really was. Just great. Just absolutely great. It's good. It's good. Overanalyzing everything here at the end, putting all our thoughts to this game and getting a few more of the brain cells working, and the fact that this is done with literally, technically, only 2 characters in this entire story. 2 characters! I mean, yes, you can technically say the narrator was a bit more different, but in reality, it's just 2 characters. It really was. Just 2 characters. One of the past of a different creation, and these 2. That was it. They're technically the people, but they don't really have anything. It was just 2 people. Just 2. 2. And this is the entire story. I mean, that just goes to show that how different people can be. How different. How much variety we have, and a single person can have, just how fleshed out a person is, and not just one single category you can just give them. I mean, that's just amazing. This game is like a good representation of that. It really is. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. Look here on the side. This is supposed to be the long quiet, right? And then look at the feathers. Oh my god, has that been here the entire time? Has it? Has it? Because if so, that is amazing. Any character in this game? Princess, which one? You know, the princess. You know, the 20 different princesses. And all the different varieties there. Oh my god. And to save the world, really, it really was such a simple, like, and that's the part that I love so much about this, is playing it through the demo and like thinking like, oh, this is what it is, this is the story, this is what's happening, I don't know what's going on, God, it's not finished, I don't know what's happening. Just playing it through the demo and not really understanding the whole story and going through it, and even playing it when it was fully released, it's still not truly understanding where it was going, even though it was kind of starting to hint more towards it. But just that whole experience of that, this game, it's almost unpredictable, and that's what I love. I really don't run into games and a lot of stuff, and that's kind of where, for me, I have a hard time really getting into some things, because I don't like things that I can predict. I don't like them. I mean, hence my name. I don't enjoy them. They bring no interest to me. And this game, I couldn't predict, and I love that. I love just how unpredictable it really truly was. How could you really guess the ending? You had so many different routes you could get to the ending, and it'd still be different. Still, there would be something that you still couldn't guess, and I love that. I really do. I've seen so many different stories. I've read so many different stories. I've seen so much in my life, but I still couldn't guess this. And it was just amazing for being capable of doing that. It's so hard to make a story to where someone can't guess what's going to happen. It really, really is. Can't make a, like, oh, it's gonna be something around this way. I couldn't. I really couldn't. And like, you could say at the end, like, in the end, you didn't slay the princess, or you did slay the princess, or that option would be presented to you. Because in reality, I didn't think that was really going to be an option. I didn't really think there was going to be a different endings in the sense. I just kind of thought it was going to leave off like kind of like on a cliffhanger and like, whoa. I mean, it kind of did, but not really. Not in the way I thought it was going to. And I think that's the part where it had me so focused on the idea of the infinite, the idea of there's so many different possibilities that I really didn't know what was going to happen in the end. And that did so good. It did so well in making you believe in the infinite, in the endless ideas of what could be, how this will all go and end. And to see it end like this, it proves that you couldn't really see it. It really was its own kind of cliffhanger. Like if I just honestly just finished it as I did, what was it, the second stream, there would have been so many things I would have missed. There would have been so many things that I didn't even realize that I didn't know. So many little details. I mean, like this ending, I never would have known this ending was a thing. And honestly, I'm glad I didn't, because of how I find it so fascinating how this ending probably would have been a lot more funny than it would have the meaning that it does right now if I did this first. Or if, I mean, yeah, honestly, if I did it first, because the way that this ending portrayed itself in the sense that of knowledge of already what is going to happen, what there is to see, but something a little bit new, and then just being done with the whole repeating and just to continue on, to move on with everything. I love that. I really, really love that. I love just how different this ending feels compared to the other. And the idea that if this was the first one, this probably would have been funny to me because the design is kind of hilarious. But after going through everything, after repeating it a third time and going through everything and knowing technically how all the routes are going to go and how many there are, it really changed this ending to be more impactful than all the other endings we've done. It reminds me, this ending here, this ending here really reminds me of why I love the Thorn ending so much. Is the idea is that it's the journey getting there, and I think that's perfect here. It's not the destination, it's the journey, and the journey to get to this ending was so, it gave its impact. It really, really did. And just like with the Thorn, where I loved that route, I love the way that you go there because it was the adventure to get there. It wasn't just like something you did in the second chapter. It wasn't, no, it was all these different options you would try, all these different things to get you to an ending that really, I honestly had wanted the Thorn to be an ending. I really did. I really wanted that just to be done and over with. The idea that that wouldn't be it and that we would still have to go through this hurt. It really did, because I felt bad. Oh God. There's a dog out there. But in this ending, it's just perfect. It fits so well. And there is still the idea, like there is still some things that we don't know, but honestly, I can't bring myself to click the load game and get to there. I can't. It feels like if I did, that it would be no point really. It would just kind of just ruin what we have right here. I don't know. It's fantastic. I love it. We gotta do this after the first round. I know, I'm happy too. I can't imagine what would have happened if I did. I really can't. I feel like I would have missed so much if I did. I really would have. I would have missed so much. And yeah, like the ending would have been satisfying. The ending was good. I'm not saying the first ending was bad, but I think the idea of repeating it, I guess almost it hammers in what the game was trying to get to you, is the idea of this entire journey, all this, it's tiresome. You want to see an end to it. You do. You want to see an end to this struggle, this internal struggle between you two. And you've seen so many different sides of each other. And yes, you have your curiosity for things, but also you just want an end. You want to move on. And almost, I mean, technically in a way, that's very representing of death to me. And it's the idea of that you get tired of the struggle, you get tired of getting up every time, getting up from the bed, even when you're cold, even when you feel sluggish, even when you have a headache, and having to get yourself some food, or just decide to let yourself starve, or having to put on clothes wherever you're gonna go, or to have to choose to decide to stay and feel helpless, and just that continued struggle of every single day and wanting to just move on and have and that knowledge of knowing that there will one day be a chance to move on. It would make your life more precious in the sense of wanting to see and have different experiences before the end. And I think that's perfectly resembles the way that this game does portray it. In the end, it's technically a death to a story, an end to the story. There, as far as I'm aware, until there's DLC, but even then, the DLC will be different if there is DLC for this game that ever comes out, or if there's like a sequel to the game, it's still different. I don't know, but I don't know. I really did. I like it a lot. Mysteries are better left unsolved for a reason. Stay mysterious. And yeah, I agree. I do like the idea that, yes, my curiosity is like, what exactly what would happen if I did have the good one? But at the same time, it is that I don't want to destroy something that feels so good, so satisfying. I don't. But yeah, the Scarlet Hollow. That's something I've been keeping my eye on too. I believe it's still in early access, so I don't know if I will jump onto that game when it's early access. I don't know. That's probably gonna be something I'll leave up to a poll or something. I have been keeping an eye on that game too. Immediately when we saw that they were making another game, I was like, ooh. But yeah, no. I think that's all I have to say for Slay the Princess. Like I said, there is little things that we did talk about that I do wish were improved, or different things like that. But I think, in all honesty, the way that the game is made, it is purposely made the way it is to describe the infinite, to describe the idea of there is no end. I don't know. It's good. It's good. It's nice when you play games so good that everything else from the creator goes on your radar. Exactly. I was at the same thing with Lily's Well, and now this game as well. Like, I find it so funny that how a single game can really make an impact on I mean, who's like the perfect person to describe that upon? I mean, both Toby Fox and Scott Cawthon are like perfect developers in the sense that a single game can change their life. But really, I do. It's so fascinating how just a single game just makes me go ooh. Or if another game that I don't find so interesting, I don't really bother twice to check the name for the developer on that part because I'm not so interested. It's so interesting. They did good. They did very, very well this game. I'm so happy to see this game being done and finished and completed, because honestly, a lot of indie games that you play the demos of, sometimes they really never get finished. So I'm glad to see that this one actually is, and it's very well done. Very, very well done. If somebody told me this was not an indie game and made by a full company, I would truly believe it. It's very well done. It has so many different arts. Not art styles. It has a unique art style and so many different designs, I guess. And the voice acting is very, very well done, except the narrator screaming, but that was kind of funny. I can't fault them on that one. And very well story. It's fantastic. It's really hard to believe that this was made by just very few people. I mean, granted, it took probably a very, very long time and very passionate in this, but it's very well done. Very, very good. Probably, honestly, one of the best games that I played this year. And we played a lot of good games. This game, just fantastic. It's definitely a game that I'm going to be remembering for a very long time for the channel. And also the idea that everybody's brain still turned on for one thing and one thing only. I think that just mwah. That was the chef kiss there. And the dogs are barking. I don't know why the dogs are barking. But anyways. No, the dogs are trying to howl. The cheese, oh, definitely the cheese was 100% there. Cheese was amazing. It was absolutely perfect. It was good cheese. No, the dogs are trying to howl. No, Marky, I can hear you trying to howl as well, boy. No, my old boy. No, you can hear them. They always have, like, at certain time they have to howl. They hear something and it's like, howl time? Yes, howl time. Oh, but anyways, though. Anyways. It's a nice feeling. It's a very good feeling. It's a good game. It's a very good game. I like it. It's fun. This game won an award for the best woman in the Game Awards. Honestly, I really liked her character. I really did. Yeah, there's a lot to her character, but I mean, like, in the end, I think the final one that you see, I mean, whether the one that we saw right now, the stranger, or the other one that we saw previously, I don't know about the nice one that you run into, but I really do believe that one's to be like the final product of everything that you've gone through, right? But just a person. I think very well written character. Very, very well written. I think the best you can write with not having really experienced where they gone through, and also seeing the contrast between the two of you, right? Because you both are technically, like they said, you guys are the same, but you both have different reactions really to this whole experience. You could bring the knife down and try to kill her, or you could try to help her, and which she seems to kind of want is that same idea. She doesn't want to die, she just wants to see what's out there, but in the end she'll do what you want because she cares about you, because she doesn't want to fight anymore. To her it's almost like another way to be free. It's very, very well done, very well written. And also Tower's amazing. Tower, fantastic. And that one line from, it wasn't Beast, the other one, the Fear, no, not Fury. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of it. The Eye in the Needle or something like that. That one line there, can't get you out of my head. Perfect. This is my game of the year for story and characters. Oh, absolutely, 100. Don't get me wrong. Okay, for my game of the year, with what I mean by what we played this year so far for streaming, we played Persona, which was absolutely a fantastic journey. It was so much fun. I actually liked Starfield, which I know is a very unpopular opinion, but I actually really did like Starfield and the story that was written there. And I've been playing it by myself because I actually really like the game. What was another game? Lily's Well, which we did play earlier this year, which was absolutely fantastic. Frambeau, Little Misfortune. That's about all I can really think of. And then, but there's this game, and they're all fantastic. And yes, maybe you can just say like, oh, it's the high after getting playing this game or something. But in all honesty, I really, really like this game. I think it was just fantastic. It really, really was. And yes, it is technically a visual novel, so obviously it adds a lot more story and depth. But I don't think you can fault it really, with still having a fantastic story and characters. Just very well written. I I I really really liked it. I think it was very well done. Its characters are so well done, even with just 2 characters. Just keep that in mind. 2 characters, technically only 2 characters, and how fleshed out you can make a story. It's just amazing. It really, really is. And such an intriguing story. Really. I mean, just even with the knowledge of what actually is happening, and still to run into things that are new, and still to be curious and to see what it is. Really, truly, it's amazing. It really is. Did this game win an award? Oh, I read that one. It's played a single. I don't know. I don't watch the game award stuff. I don't watch it. So I have no idea what's actually on there, what's not. So, Doki Doki Literature Club Princess. God. I mean, I honestly kind of have to lean just towards this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the story for Doki Doki Literature Club. I really, really do. I like its mechanics, which is very different from with this game. But I think the characters, the stuff, even though there's 2, they're just so very well written and very fleshed out that I honestly kind of have to lean towards Princess in this sense that it's just very, very good. I like Doki Doki Literature, don't get me wrong. I still love it because I love the mechanics in it. I love how it works. I think it's really, really cool. I think it's an interesting story. And who knows, maybe whenever they finally do release more for that game, maybe it would be different because the story would be more fleshed out. But as it is, I think Slay the Princess is just better in that sense. I think it's better. It's better in the idea of the characters are intriguing, and so is the story. That's where I would say that leans more towards. That was a hard one you put me between box and I. That was a hard one. That's a It's still Baldur's Gate 3. I have not played Baldur's Gate. That's a game that I was talking with my family recently, and one of them was like, "You need to play it." So I was like, "Okay." But so who knows? Maybe that'll be showing up on a list sometime soon, a certain poll maybe. I have not played it, so I have no opinions about that one. I've heard it's pretty good though. What microphone I use? Elgato 3, Wave 3. Been using it since the beginning of streaming. I always thought, at least at the very least, what I have to have good is a microphone, because that's what you all are going to be hearing from me the entire time. I wonder what would be my other truly fantastic game. Never played it. I have no idea what Mario Wonder is. King for the cheese, stays sturdy for the carrot. Exactly. For the best game spot next year. Who knows? I mean, maybe not. Who knows? There's some games might be coming out next year that might be pretty interesting. Who knows? But yeah, no, this game was absolutely fantastic. I really loved it. It was really, really good. Very good. Very, very good. But anyways, unfortunately, that is it for Slay the Princess. This is truly the finale, and we didn't get to see everything, but I think it's a good ending. Just like I have in the thumbnail, this is the good ending. This is the true good ending, I believe. This is the best. It's a fantastic game. Spooky November. Actually, spooky month is over, so here we go. Sunday, there is a chatting stream now, and also keep in mind though that we did finish up 2 series games, and I do like to keep 2 series games going, so that does mean there will be a poll up on. I should have had a poll up for this stream. Just realized it's fine. There's going to be a poll up on Sunday's stream for the entirety of the stream. There's going to be just one poll, because I would like everybody to have an opportunity to vote. So about what next series game will be, whatever pops to my head, I will be tossing up there. But that also means I did say this was going to be the last week of extended spooky month. I feel like we kind of made up for the time that I was gone, so there will be that. But yeah, so If you have any game suggestions, put them in the game suggestions tab over on Discord, and so I can get a good look at them, all fresh in my mind and everything, so where I will actually have them planned out for Sunday stream. But yeah, so there will be a poll up, so not just exclusive to spooky games anymore, so don't worry. Don't worry. Come on, 5 minute poll now. Go, no. But yes, Extended Spooky Month is now officially over with this game. And with Sunday, we'll have a mixture of probably some scary games. So there is a few scary games that do pop into my head still. And also, non-spooky games will also be on Sunday. And that also means schedule will be updated on Sunday. And on Monday, will be the second poll for the next series game after that one. So there will be polls back-to-back for both streams, so just pay attention to that if you wish to have any input into what I would have to play. But yeah, so if you have any game suggestions, head over to Discord and put them in the game suggestions there, because that's where I'm going to be looking also in my wish list over on Steam. And also all over the place, all over the internet, looking around at games and getting an idea of which one sounds interesting at the moment. So, yeah. But no, I'm not going to do a 5 minute poll right now. No. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. But yeah, so that will be over on Sunday. Chatting stream. We're just going to sit and talk and have a good time. It's got quite a bit of interesting things to talk about. So it'll be some fun times. Chilling, talking. Not chilling, chaotic, but it's fine. But anyways, let me go ahead and say thank you to those who were recently here. Oh wait, no, I had a fact machine. My fact machine went off. Wait, no, it went off. No, it hadn't gone off for a minute. No, did I lose it? Did it? It's gone. It disappeared, didn't it? No, we haven't had a fact in a long time. Oh well. Maybe another one will show up in the future. I hope maybe. I can only dream, right? I can only dream. Gelato. That sounds like an alcohol drink. Good. Yeah, so I should get some nice warm alcohol and drink and sip because it's cold now, which is finally nice during chatting stream. No, probably not. I don't trust myself drunk. I don't. See, I'm not a lightweight, so I know I can handle it pretty good, but I also just don't trust myself with any other substance in my body other than coffee. Especially on stream. I don't trust myself. But anyways. Let me go ahead and say thank you to those who were recently here. So thank you, Kilray was here for being here. Thank you, Rongo. Thank you, Fox and Knight. Thank you, Arson. Thank you, Mr. Sanchez. Thank you, the FMX. Thank you, Destroyer. Thank you, Chuckaroo. Thank you, Nako Channel. That's as far back as I can see over there. Also, thank you, Hondonate, for being here as well. Thank you, FemC. And that's as far back as I can see there as well. Yeah. Drunk stream would be hilarious. One day I'll do a drunk stream. One day I will. I mean, not drunk immediately, just drinking alcohol for whenever something happens. Definitely will. I will, but not right now. not right now. That's when I get drunk in a chat stream. I'm not fast. I can handle my alcohol pretty well. I can handle it. Look, it's delicious. It's delicious, okay? But anyways. And also, thank you to those who were previously here beforehand. Thank you to any lurkers, and thank you to my mods as well. And also, thank you to everybody who was here throughout the entirety of this game, both in the demos and also in just this playthrough as well. Thank you. I hope you had a blast. This game was amazing and absolutely fantastic. So, thank you for sharing the journey with me and making it even funner, because honestly, that's the whole reason why I stream these games. It's just a lot more fun. A lot of unique experiences you can only get through streaming. So Thank you for being a part of that. But also, thank you to our tier 3 members and also just our members of Culture Roach. I do appreciate the support. Helps out a lot. And also, it helps me not feel so guilty taking away from you. And also give a little bit back for you guys. So thank you. I do appreciate the support, though. It helps out a lot. Really, really does, especially with upcoming games and everything coming out soon. So I'll have to worry about that. So thank you. But also thank you to our tier 3 members, or I believe it's being Resident Justice, Nathan Citron, EH, Thanosmaster, and Jackson Fox. Thank you guys so very much for helping support the channel. It means a lot. Those of you that are in tier 2 to tier 3, probably in the beginning of December, I'm gonna have a pull up, so we'll have it for quite a bit of time, and I'll try to figure out how the polls work for you guys to decide what game we'll be playing together when the time comes. Oh, wait a second. Okay, no, it'll work. It'll be fine. I thought something. Oh, wait. Yes, it'll be fine. Okay, sorry. I just thought it was something. But yeah, anyways, it's fine. If you don't know, I usually head out of town like in the last week of December because spend some time with my family for New Year celebration and all that. So that's what I was looking at right now. Don't worry, some good things happen. Good things happen and when I'm gone with that one. Something called karaoke happens, and maybe even a little bit of surprise streams that come out of nowhere because I'm able to have the time to. But you know, they're good. They're fun. How would I join your Discord? If you head over to YouTube, I don't have the link on me right now, but if you head over to YouTube, it's down in the description there. Or I believe actually Proctonite did send the Discord. Yeah, further up in the... Here, I can pin it so you can see it. There you go. In the pin, there's a Discord. I think that's our Discord. I just trust it. I trust that's our Discord. I trust. But yeah, so that should be our link to the Discord, and you can join it over there. There. But yeah, even better. Prepare 2 shots. 1 is water. Then flip a coin. Oh, that's even better. Trust the mods. It's a good idea. I trust, definitely. I'm just like, I don't know if that's actually just, I think it is. It looks familiar. Oh, God. It's fine. I know exactly what's happening when I'm doing. Definitely not just winging literally everything. But that's actually a good idea. I do like that. 2 shots, 1 is water, and I don't want a shot, though. Shots are not tasty. I'm making this into a chatting stream. This is not a chatting stream. That's not till Sunday. Anyways, we'll talk about alcohol during the Sunday stream. Sounds good? Sounds good. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. You can empty a bottle of vodka, replace it with water, and pretend you're getting blackout drunk. But vodka's delicious. Why would I trade it out? Anyways, family friendly, bye! 100%. This game proved us right. Definitely. Don't go digging too far. Oh, God.